Hello everyone. In today's video I'm gonna make another power level charts um, type thing. Today I will make it for Ben 10 and One Punch Man because I don't know. It's the first thing that came to my mind. So if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and watch it all the way to the end. And that's about it. Thank you for watching, and this is the video. So gray matter, it's like not even as strong as a human. I'm pretty sure in the series he struggles with a cat. He's as strong as an animal. There's like not a lot to add to him. He's just not strong at all. He's pretty relatively weak compared to the others. Krablante is actually interesting. He can fight grown people, adults, and he's like a tiger. So he might actually be able to like destroy buildings and maybe like a city block or whatever. And you can just say that Saitama was already like stronger than the average human at the time when he defeated him. When it comes to forearms, there have been calculations that put him at around being able to strike a small town or like a town with his like strength, or at least his durability is on par with that. And usually in Ben 10 durability it's close to attack power. When it comes to Genos, he was able to create this big feat in season 1 when where he like destroys like a chunk of like earth and whatever, I think in a mountain or something, and that's like comparable to like destroying like a small city or like a town. Deep Sea King was just a little stronger than him. I would say they were probably mostly on par, but Deep Sea King, at least when he was not dry, when he was in water, or not in water, but like wet, he seemed to be stronger than him. Suiryu was able to redirect an attack from Chose, and that attack went into the sky and spread clouds at a large scale. That attack is like around like city level or whatnot, and I would say that Suiryu would easily beat the Deep Sea King. Now, Beefcake, on the other hand, also was able to destroy like a city or even cities, even just with his punches because he's so big. But and he's a dragon level threat, which Suiryu is like around demon level. So that's why he's this big, he's this high. He's able to destroy cities just with his like punches and stuff. When it comes to Diamondhead, he tanked an attack that sent him flying through the moon, to the moon, I mean, and that was a mountain level amount of force that he tanked. And usually his AP or attack power scale, it's comparable to his durability. Goketsu was able to spread clouds with an attack when I think he fought Saitama. That was also around the same level, but like a little stronger than Diamondhead's. It was still mountain level. Orochi was able to create an attack that basically ravished entire cities, maybe like entire, like maybe even a country kind of. But that feat was calculated to be around like being able to destroy like an island, right? Maybe like a small country at best, which makes him way stronger than Goketsu. Big Chill is surprisingly actually stronger because he was able to create clouds and weather and snow in the null void, and the clouds were so like the amount of clouds he made were the equivalent of force to destroying like a country or like a small country or whatever. Tatsumaki, it's obviously way higher. She was able to fight Psycho Orochi and tank a blast that basically cut like a chunk of the earth. That's like multi-continent level. She tanked an attack that could like wipe multiple continents. I'm pretty sure Shockrock, who's next, was able to fight the Weatherheads, and he is able to recreate an attack that the Weatherheads also can. His power, I think, is like 3 times that of Tatsumaki or something like that. And Boros's power, it's actually even higher than that. I think Boros's power is like 5 times the power Tatsumaki has. It's actually insane. He was able to he had the collapsing star rolling cannon, which would be able to scorch the earth and destroy the surface of the planet, which is the equivalent of destroying multiple continents. Planet Apocalypse, it's an alien of Ben who, just by sheer size, it's as big as the moon. So yeah, it's around, I would say it's around moon level or so. The high override from the Ben 10 reboot was stated to be able to destroy the planets, and Alien V was also able to control and manipulate the structure of the planet, and also stated to be stronger than the high override. Way Big defeats him, and the Way Big that defeated him is stated to be on par with every other Way Big since before, and Way Big in general, even in the original Ben 10, was around planet level. Gwen is actually stated to be the strongest being in the universe when the Dagon came at the end of Ultimate Alien, and that makes her stronger than like Way Big at least, right? Blast actually in One Punch Man, in a recent chapter, he creates a event horizon type thing, and if that's a black hole, that means that Blast is like around like dwarf star level or some crazy stuff like that. Saitama, on the other hand, it's obviously the strongest in the show, so he's way stronger than Blast. But also there is the fact that in the anime, so this is, if you take anime Saitama into consideration, Boros has a statement that he can destroy a star, and if you say Saitama is stronger than him, then Saitama is like star level or whatever, if you give him the benefit of the doubt. At least anime Saitama. King, it's obviously stronger than Saitama. Everyone that watches One Punch Man knows that King, it's the strongest character in the series. I don't think I have a reason to even explain you why. He's just the strongest character we see in the One Punch Man verse. Slapback, it's actually a character from the reboot of Ben 10. He's able to duplicate, and every duplication of his gets smaller and denser, to the point that he can get so dense to be as dense as a black hole, meaning that you can have like billions of black hole dense versions of him attacking you at once. Imagine if 2 million Ant-Men attacked you, but they're also as dense as a black hole. Like, that's how strong this guy is. And obviously we have Alien X, who is at a bare minimum able to destroy the universe, if not the multiverse, making him anywhere from like universe level to like even, I don't know, some crazy stuff like multiversal or like hyperversal. So yeah, that's about it. Alien X is the strongest, obviously. Yeah, that being said, thank you for watching the video. See you next time. Crack out and bye.
Captain America calls an Asian man a yellow monkey. Hawkman calls them yellow rats. Wonder Woman drowns another, calling him a yellow doggy. She also frequently fought the villain named Egg Foo. Superman prints posters at rapid speed saying that you too can slap a Jap with war bonds and stamps. In another issue, he uses his powers to travel back in time, in a story titled Superman, Indian Chief, where he steals the land from the natives that Metropolis would later be built on, to prevent a land dispute with Lex Luthor in the future. Batman kills two men that he refers to as African pygmies. He kills again in a different issue, where he refers to the people as Chinamen 3 different times on one page. Another time he kills an entire group of Asian men by pushing a giant statue on top of them, claiming that the idol of the Green Dragon kills its own. Captain Marvel's sidekick for 3 years was a black man named Steamboat, who was drawn like this. Green Lantern had an Asian sidekick who for years was only referred to as Pieface. The Flash goes to Japan, and in the dialogue bubbles, all of the L's that would be in words are replaced with R's, and the list goes on and nauseatingly on. Comic books for decades, despite constantly preaching messages of hope and conquests of good for all of mankind, were abhorrent, similar to most things going on in America at the time.